In this week's Parsha, Parshas Naso, the families of the Leviim are counted, not a general census, but a count specifically of those fit to serve in the Mishkan who were between the ages of 30 and 50. There were 3 Levite families. Kahas carried the holy vessels. Gershon transported the Mishkan's curtains and coverings, and Merari handled the beams, bars, and sockets. But there's a striking detail. The count of Kahas and Gershon begins with the words Naso et Rosh, lift up their heads. But Merari's count doesn't say those words. Why not? The Midrash explains that it's because Kahas dealt with the holiest of items, and Gershon was the firstborn, the Bechar. But Merari, they were from a regular family, B'nai Pashut, says the Midrash, tasked with carrying the heavy, plain materials, so they didn't get the honorific introduction. But that only deepens the question. Why emphasize their lower status? The answer flips the whole thing around. Says the Rebbe, to build a true Mishkan, a dwelling place for Hashem, 2 things are needed. First, we must actively use our talents to serve Hashem best. And second, we need bittul, humility and self-surrender. Kahas and Gershon represent the first method, channeling our strength into holiness. That's why they were told, Nasei es Rosh. They needed a healthy pride in their role. But Merari represents the second pillar, actually those of all of us, quiet dedication. They didn't need the boost of pride. Their greatness was in their utter humility, in carrying the simple beams with total devotion. Their lack of Nasei es Rosh wasn't a demotion, it was actually a reflection of deeper service. Sometimes, my friends, the most powerful spiritual work isn't loud or glamorous. It's the silent strength of someone who simply shows up day after day, lifting beams, building something holy, not for recognition, but for Hashem's sake alone. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevarach.